Good morning, Professor. I'm going to be doing my persuasive speech for communications class section 007. So unfortunately, I'm not in front of everybody, but I am, I guess, in front of the camera. So here we go. How many of you would like to dress comfortably? Now, what if I told you that some of you wouldn't be able to dress comfortably to go to school? A place where you'd be, almost 8 hours a day, most of the day? Well, how many of you would like to wear uniforms to school? How many of you would enjoy wearing school uniforms, or they would like to wear school uniforms? Well, I believe school uniforms should not be mandatory, and these are a couple reasons why. So, first things first, I feel like uniforms take something away from you, as in expression. So, I don't know about you guys, but I personally hate wearing jeans. I'm personally a sweatpants type of guy. I like to be relaxed and comfortable all the time. Quoting Britannica, the First Amendment of the United States Constitution guarantees that all individuals have the right to express themselves freely. So, with that being said, everyone has their own style. We go to school for a majority of our lives, and that is when we are figuring out who we are as a person. What we like, what we dislike, what friends we hang out with, what careers we're gonna have, what we want to have. The way someone dresses shows a little bit about themselves without even having to talk to them. Another quote from Public School Review says, "When children select their own clothing, they are able to develop confidence and independence, characteristics vital to personality development and adult success. Denying students the ability to express individualism and belief in a subculture, whether preppy, hip-hop, punk, or jock, could sign the student's transition from childhood into adulthood." Also, another quote from Britannica, "Adolescents see clothing choices as a means of identification and seeking an identity is one of the critical stages of adolescence, according to the late development psychologist Erik Erikson." So, also, I feel like school uniforms have no effect for school. So, according to Our Family World, Tony Volk, an associate professor at Brock University, has done extensive research on the subject. According to his studies, he found that there is no evidence that school uniforms reduce bullying statistics. Like many, he feels that bullies will simply find another way to judge. There is nothing that could stop a bully unless he is confronted. Let's get that straight. These kids have problems of their own that they deal with, and the only way they could be happy is to bring other people down. According to this article, kids get bullied about anything: their backpacks, lunch boxes, socks, even their hair color. According to Public School Review again, student comfort is important in order to maximize the learning outcomes, and uniforms may stop academic focus. Students will focus more based on what they're wearing. So, another thing about school uniforms that I believe is a problem as well is the cost. This isn't free. For families in the lower class, if the public schools that their children have to go for don't allow them to go to school unless it's uniform, then they have to find a way to get uniforms. They have to find a way to get the extra money for it. This is an extra cost for them that now they have to figure out how to get. Typically, these uniforms are collared shirts, khaki pants, and certain colored belts and certain colored shoes. According to Cost Helper Education, a general uniform of standardized clothing can cost maybe $25 to $200 per outfit, or about $100 to $600 for a school wardrobe. That's about 4 to 5 mix and match outfits. For families, clothes may be something that they are scarce on. Some families in the lower class may not even be able to afford regular clothing. They may get their clothes from donation sites. We don't know what people struggle through. Some inequality problems that I see because of school uniforms. According to Smart Asset, some uniforms may strike students and parents as sexist. For example, on the off chance that a uniform expects young ladies to wear skirts and jeans are not permitted, few parents may protest, prompting struggle with the school. Not all girls need to wear skirts, and some may resent being advised to wear customary female clothing. Likewise, if a student is uncertain of their place on the sexual orientation range or is trying different things with various types of sex introduction, school uniforms can introduce a real challenge. There is one pro that I could say about school uniforms. Excuse me. Besides all the cons against mandatory school uniforms, there's one factor for it's easier for students to get dressed in the morning. They won't have to waste time or effort on looking for an outfit for the day. This takes away one stressor for them or having to find something to wear. I mean, I guess that's a pro. To end off, there aren't many pros that can convince me that school uniforms being mandatory are worth having. Some may disagree, but I have my mindset and I hope I've influenced you guys a little bit that this shouldn't be mandatory. And that is my persuasive speech. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I persuaded you. Have a good day.